It was too far back and it was a coming together.
Yeah, I think it's a foul, but listen, at the end of the day, I don't think Chelsea deserved to get anything out of this game. They were second best all over the game. This was men against boys today. Yes, Chelsea had the youngest team they've ever put out in a game in the Premier League against Arsenal today, but at the same time, it doesn't always play out that. Young players sometimes go out there a bit of fearlessness. They've been good in big games in recent weeks in this season, but today I just thought they were way off it. No Palmer. They were men against boys and they got absolutely destroyed today.
And you said before the game that Kai Havertz would really enjoy if he could get one over on his former side, Martin. He got his second goal as well. Did you like the finish for that one?
Very good, clinical. You know, there was a suggestion when he first came here that he was a little bit passive in the way that he played, but nothing passive about his performance tonight. I mean, that's a wonderful finish. Great awareness that he shows, ghosting into that area again, finds the space, little touch, and then just lifts it, doesn't he? Just buries it in that bottom corner through the almost through the legs of the opponent. Great finish from him, and tonight I thought it was outstanding. Get him off as quick as possible. Huge game coming up against Spurs at the weekend. You need to protect him.
But it can be really kind of like nerve-wracking when you go play against your former team as well. He's not long been at Chelsea. He comes here. They're obviously fighting for the league, but your desire, you're so desperate to score and impose yourself against your former team that it can become nerve-wracking. You can misplace that nerves. But here's the manager coming. You can hear the cheers for him coming in now, Mikel.
The cheers from the crowd. Mikel Arteta here tonight. Congratulations, Mikel. Arsenal's biggest ever win over Chelsea. 5 goals scored, back-to-back wins, another clean sheet. What are you most proud of tonight?
Well, very happy, first of all, with the win, with the amount of chances and goals that we scored, and for the clean sheet as well, that it shows, again, the consistency of the team.
What was your message at half-time? Because you got off to a brilliant start, but Chelsea had settled into the game, and it was very much hanging in the balance at half-time.
Yeah, we weren't disciplined enough in a few things that we did, especially with the ball and then defending the box. We had to be more discipline, basically, to do the right things. We did it in the second half. We created many chances as well, and especially we defended much better the box.
Mikel, the second goal, we just spoke about it there. It was from a corner. And the edge of the box, there was no Chelsea players coming out there. Did you identify that from the first corner? We know you've got a set-piece guru in there who's doing a wonderful job this year.
Yes, absolutely. And when teams defend with more men or they change their shape, especially to defend the box, obviously the outside is a bit more open. Credit to the players as well to identify and then executing it perfectly.
Wonderful.
Mikel, I want to talk to you about Martin Ødegaard. Yeah. He had 6 seasons, but only 11 appearances at Real Madrid, and you saw something in him. What was it? I mean, he was magnificent tonight, but you saw it first. You get credit for you.
He was a child wonder kid.
We saw, and Edu especially as well was very insistive, and we both agreed that he was a player with a huge talent that he could develop with us, and yeah, we had the long period. He was exceptional already. We were so convinced that he could add something special to the team, and he keeps growing.
Did you? We knew. I think everyone could see the talent that he had. He was obviously a child wonder kid at 15 years old and snapped up by Real Madrid. But has anything surprised you about his personality and character and his ability to hold the captaincy armband with such aplomb?
Yeah, because that's always a question, how you handle a different role when you have to stand in front of everybody, you have to represent the club, and he's done it in an amazing way. So natural, he's loved by everybody. He's not someone that's going to be knocking on your door and shouting, but the way he lives his game and the love that he has got for this game, I think it's more than enough to convince everybody to follow him.
What was the message in the dressing room after the game? Plenty of rest, prepare exactly the same as you did before this one, and on towards Spurs now?
Congratulate them for the performance, for making our supporters proud and happy. It's a big London derby, and we know what it means for them as well, and it was a joy to watch them play, and rest, enjoy today, and on to Spurs now.
Mikel, we've looked at all your second half goals, but not the 5th goal. Did Ben White mean it? What was your view of it?
Just a question for him. From the touchline, I haven't seen it back. From the touchline, it didn't seem like he wanted to put the ball in that space, but I don't know, I might be wrong.
You kind of give it away with your celebration, actually. But no, nonetheless, he was brilliant. That was a real problem for Chelsea tonight because he kept getting down that right-hand side and they just couldn't deal with him.
Yeah, he's a brilliant ball from Martin as well.
What's it like around the training ground at the moment? We spoke to you before the games. Obviously, controlling the nerves on these run-ins is very difficult. What is it? Do the guys seem relaxed, or is there sometimes do you have to sometimes calm the guys down after exactly a performance like today, or what's your role in this?
Well, what I would like is that they can manage themselves in the dressing room, and I think in order to achieve that, I think you have to leave some space they know what we're playing for. They are so excited about it. They are so at it. All of them is the players that they haven't played much. They have a very important role and they've been outstanding. And I think that's what it holds the team and glides the team together. And yeah, my role is to keep demanding, basically challenging them, demanding them, and as well in the right moments making them believe that they can do it, because I think that's a very important thing as well.
Will you put your feet up now and watch the rest of the football this week?
Yeah, very soon. We have a lot of games still coming up. The Sunday one is going to be a tough one against the top side again, as we know. So let's enjoy tonight and let's go back to work.
You can certainly enjoy it. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It certainly looks like he has them believing, doesn't it? Because so many questions were asked after that week, losing to Villa out of the Champions League. Is it going to be a similar situation to last April? But they've answered emphatically in the last 2 games.
Up to now they have, yeah. But what I would say is that it just seems to be an air of confidence, steeliness. And you can see, I think there's been a learning from last year. I think his composure in the week that we had the week before this, where they lost against Villa and they lost against Bayern Munich going out of the Champions League, you wouldn't kind of be up in arms if the wheels had fallen off. You just go, you know what, I kind of expected that. But the way he's regained composure himself, but also his team on the pitch, has been something for me. I think a newfound respect for him at this stage. Yes, they've still got a lot of work to do, and they're still yet to get over the line and win a league. But just even that little area, I think, is a big shift from last season.
Yeah, they are still there, very much in it. 3 points.